In the past, when they were in the same division, Khamzat and Belal Muhammad had a little bit of trash talk going on between them. And after Belal Muhammad lost over the weekend, Khamzat said he's crying again. He posted this, but however, he ended up deleting it. A fan who saw that before it got deleted said, I know sometimes you guys might not like each other, but us Muslim fans don't appreciate when you guys throw jabs at one another. You guys both raised awareness about the situation in Palestine. Khamzat responds to that by saying he can call me Muslim brother. Then he goes saying he wants to beat me. Should I be nice to you? I like real people, not fake. If you call me my brother, you should be my brother. I always support Palestine, but I never support fake people. Khamzat's going to be fighting for the title next against DDP. DDP indicates that that fight will be announced soon. Usman and Belal have a beef, but he's not happy that he lost, but he thinks that he fell in love too much with his striking.
Why would I be happy because he lost? I hadn't fought him yet. We weren't the best of friends. That doesn't mean I'm happy that he lost. I'm not going to prey on anyone's downfall. But on the flip side, I will say, why are you not paying too much attention to this guy? I ain't even going to take him down. I'm a Canelo hands. Where I'm like, this dude ain't no joke.
There's going to be a little bit of humble pie for Belal Muhammad because he was talking about, oh, you're going to see my hands like Canelo. I'm not going to shoot a takedown. That's ego, bro.
But in the end, Belal Muhammad did try 9 takedowns, and he was successful with 3 of them, so 33% takedown accuracy. He had 3 minutes and 21 seconds of ground control time. So JDM did a pretty good job of getting back up and not staying off his back too long. But from a scoring perspective, the takedowns were worthless because he only landed 2 ground strikes off 3 takedowns. That's less than 1 strike per takedown. 3 minutes and 21 seconds of ground control time, but only 2 strikes. So no damage is being done. No submissions were attempted. JDM's coach was talking about Belal's fight with Jeff Neal in the past and said how he was on juice back then.
Down block, even if it's not all the way in, and then just throw your feet back. He fucking face planted Belal. And then Belal got tired towards the end. It was only a 3-round fight. So he wasn't on juice then. He was a different physique completely. But then after that, the down block was enough. After the first few sprawls.
Gilbert Burns takes on Michael Morales in the main event at the UFC Apex on Saturday. Morales is a huge favorite. This fight is set up basically for Morales to make a name off Burns. That's kind of the life cycle of a fighter. You become a name, then you age yourself out a little bit, and then a new guy's brought in to beat the shit out of you. We'll see if Burns can execute a different plan on Saturday. If Islam Makhachev moves up to 170 and fights for the belt, Sean Brady would like to take on Ian Gary next.
Like I said, I would rather see him stay where he's at, you know, and kind of clean out 155. The whole double champ thing is hard, especially when 2 of his fights were against Volkanovski, and then he does have Dustin Poirier, but there's still guys at 155. And then you have Ilya trying to come up. But then again, on the other hand, he's done so much. If he wants to move up, if he's going to move up, is he going to stay there, though? Because if not, now you're holding up 2 divisions. So if he's going to move up, then me and Ian are fighting. Like, I know, like, that's the fight to make. And, yeah, that's just the way I see it.
Makhachev versus Topuria would be a good fight at lightweight, and Sean Brady versus Jack Della Maddalena for the belt would work if Shavkat Rakhmonov is still on the sidelines. Former UFC fighters Damir Ishmagulov and Alan Patrick fighting on the 27th of this month in Alash Pride FC 108. Knob host Sterling won a decision over the weekend against Urslan. He improves to 7-0. He says, I was 16 years old talking about all those low kicks with my friends in high school. Never think I'd be 11 years later fighting on his last card in the UFC. Mackenzie Dern takes 7th place in the Celebrity Poker Tour, winning $2,500. John Silva chokes out this fan. He only ignored him tapping out around 20 times. Silva is on a 13-fight win streak, 5-0 in the UFC. All 5 are stoppages. Very active. He fought 2 times in the span of like a month and a half this year already. Choking out Bryce Mitchell in his last fight. Before that, he knocked out Melsik Bagdasaryan. Ilia Topuria recently changed his nickname from El Matador to La Leyenda, and now he's changed it back to El Matador. Jack Della Maddalena is the youngest UFC male champion. He's the only champion in his 20s. The rest are in their 30s. Della Maddalena's 28, DDP 31, Ankalaev 32, Makhachev 33, Merab 34, Pantoja 35, Volkanovski 36, Jones 37. Tom Aspinall is the longest reigning interim champion in UFC history, something he's not particularly proud of. Him and Morale are the two GOATs in terms of interim belts.
You are now the longest reigning interim champion.
Yeah, it's a lot of that is bull, isn't it? That is not something that I wanted. No, it's not something that I'm not that proud of that one, to be honest. The interim title's nice, but the longest reigning one, I obviously wanted to contend for the undisputed in the time that I've been interim, so
It's coming. It's coming.
Aspinall said he's meeting up with the UFC today about the Jon Jones fight. A lot of meetings, nothing being done though. But Jon Jones don't seem interested in taking this fight. He's more interested he's in Thailand with, I don't know, a Russian lover. I don't know what's going on here, but he's stroking his hair, and I don't know if he's smelling it, what he's doing. But I talked to Charles Felony Bennett in April 2020, so over 5 years ago, and he suspected that Jon Jones was gay back then.
So I'm watching him. I'm listening to what they say. You know, he was riding around the block and shit, you know what I mean? Like, bro, what's going on? So the only thing I can think of is, you either looking for a gift from God, which meaning he's trying to rent some pussy, or he's looking for a guy and he's trying to rent some booty. But either way it goes, his whole demeanor said he was, he's kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the video, the way he's standing, those tight ass fucking pants he's got on, I'm trying to figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, you're Jon Jones. Like, why are you by yourself anyways? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's your homie that wants to be up under you? Where's the homie that you want up under you? The reason why you don't have them niggas up under you because you're doing some gay shit. That's just my thought. You know what I'm saying? Tight ass pants, you standing gay. I don't know Jon Jones stuff. So I'm just talking. I'm smoking dope. And I don't know if you're really gay, nigga. I'm just talking. But from what I've seen, you know what I'm saying? And, I've dealt with a lot of gay men in my life, So I know how to spot them. I've been to a lot of black churches. You ever been to a black church? The gay nigga there now, You walk in that motherfucker, you know the gay man before you know who the preacher is.
Fight I've watched the Belal's ever. Belal versus Islam. He showed he's got good takedown defense there, but Islam's a different beast, isn't he? So we'll have to see how his strength transfers up to welterweight. Main card, UFC probably won't be too happy with that. Like 4 fights went to decision, but there was some good fights in there. The main event was better than I expected it was going to be, to be honest. Jack Della, new champ. He'll be fighting Islam next, I think. Let's see what happens in my division now. Who ends up fighting for the belt and who ends up getting the belt. Could have big implications for my career going forward.
Khamzat, what you doing? I'm taking parents to school lunch. I'm gonna take it.
They handed me the crown can and go keep it now. Everything changed when I started driving and I blew up like a rocket. I made it to the UFC, signed by Dana White. Oh, yeah, I'ma go on beast mode. I had 5 dudes run a train on him. Who's that though? Brown China, I'm like, who is this dude? Yo, I'm eating that food.